Hi everyone, welcome to class. I'm Miss Faust. Today I'm going to review the literary elements with you. Make sure you have paper out and a pen or a pencil. You may want to take out the paper that you did the assignment on. Remember you had to look up the 10 literary elements and define them and then send them off to me. Okay, you may want to take those out, that sheet out, okay, so you can look at them. You'll understand in a moment. All right, this literary elements test will be next class period. I'll talk about that a little bit more when I get down to the assignment portion of our class today. Okay, are we ready to take notes? We are? Perfect. I like that. So follow me to here. Everything that we need for note taking is right behind me. But let's get started with the 5 major elements. We've got setting, remember? Time, place or location, theme, the main idea or point. And don't forget, versus the moral, which is the lesson taught. Don't get the definitions mixed up. Your character, major versus the minor character. Know the difference between the two. Your plot, the action, what is going on. And I gave you 2 parts that are really important. Your conflict and climax. Make sure you understand the 2 and the different types of conflict, for example. And then finally your point of view. You have 3 persons, your first, second, and third. Now remember, your third person point of view is the one that writers love to use. The he, the she, the they. Okay? It's again the angle from which he likes to write. Okay, are there any questions? So go over this material. Now, get out that sheet or sheets if you have more than one with your terms and the definitions. And I want you to check what you have with what I have. If you look and you say, wow, she only has 2 words and I've got 15, you may want to erase yours and put mine. Or if you look at it and say, yep, it's the same, we're fine, that's great. But just make sure that you have something similar to what I have up here. So we have a few here, we got 1 here, and then the rest right here. Okay, so let's start with tone. It's the writer's attitude. And yes, boy, that writer can have an attitude. No, it's not that attitude. It's the attitude that he has toward his writing. Okay, it's all based off of the words he uses. You will know that he must have had a really good day because he's using really positive, nice wording. Versus, oh my goodness, he must have been angry or loud, harsh words that you're going, wow, I'm getting mad now too. So that's what we mean with the attitude. And of course, we try to talk about it after reading the product. Not while we're reading the story, afterwards. First is the mood. That's your emotion, you as the reader. Okay, how do you feel after reading that poem? Happy? Yay! Sad? Oh, I need a tissue. Angry? Okay, how do you feel? And again, we talk about mood after having read the poem. Okay, you need to read the entire product in order to truly come up with the tone and mood. All right. Your irony, it's your contradiction. 3 kinds. Verbal, yes. Time for notes, definitely note taking. Your verbal. Saying one thing but meaning something else. Okay? Situational, just looking at that word situational. It's got situation in it. One situation happens, but you expected a different event. So you expected something different. For example, I might say, next class period, I need you to write a 1-page essay. Because next class period, you expect you to sit down and write a 1-page essay, and it's not happening. 30 minutes into class, 45 minutes, finally you go, Miss Faust, what about that essay? And I say, oh my goodness, no, we're not going to have that. We're going to have a pizza party instead. So it was one event instead of what you truly expected. something else happened. That's the key there. Okay? Dramatic. Just look at that word, drama. Yes, quite often with plays. Shakespeare is great at dramatic irony, where you, the audience, know something that I, the character, don't know. Good example, Romeo and Juliet. Did Romeo know that Juliet was not dead? No, he did not. But did you, the audience, know? Yes, you did. But poor Romeo was unaware of that. As a result, we have a tragic, tragic ending, don't we? Okay. Contradictions. Foreshadowing. Writers love to do that. They love to use clues, especially mystery writers, suspense, thriller writers. Lots of clues. There's something that's mysterious is going to happen. Okay. Is there going to be a spooky night while the detective is trying to find the suspect? Okay. Clues, hints. Allusion, not illusion, but allusion. Okay, 3 kinds. You've got your biblical, your historical, and your mythological allusions. Writers that refer to the Bible are using biblical allusions. Okay, so they may pull something from the Bible that they can put into their work, and it adds detail and makes it more exciting for you, the reader. Okay. Historical, same thing. They pull from history. Quite often, they pull from the time of Napoleon or World War II. And then mythological. All of a sudden, you're reading about Zeus, a god, or a goddess. Okay? It all helps. It gives detail to the writing. The only thing is, you have to make sure that you, the reader, know a little bit about the mythology, about history, and the Bible. Okay. Imagery, getting down to the poetry, more or less. Imagery, visual pictures in the mind, based off your senses. We have more than one sense, don't we? So don't stick with just one. You're describing a pizza. There's more to it than the smell, the taste. You can hear it crackling in the oven. You can touch it. In other words, feel. And so on. Okay? So think of that. Symbolism. Simple. Representation. One thing stands for another. You can see portion of the flag. That's a symbol. There's representation. Namely, for some, the bloodshed for this country. 13 colonies. Freedom. Okay? There are symbols such as the red lights. We all know we have to stop. Russia, they stop. Canada, they stop. France, they stop. That is one that's universal versus this one is more based on where you're coming from, your emotion, how you feel about it. Personification. Something that's not human is given human qualities. I could have a table. A table is inanimate. It's not human. Okay? I keep pounding on it. Do you hear that? And all of a sudden it goes, ouch! I gave it human quality. It has feeling. It's screaming out in pain. Simile versus the metaphor. Simile, you compare two objects using like grass. Her cheeks are as red as a rose. Okay? Two objects. What do they have in common? Metaphor, comparing two unlike objects that could have a simile or so, or two or three. That's key. But not using like grass. It's like a math equation. A equals B. The man is a deer. D-E-E-R. Is. Key word. Notice? One thing equals the other. The man equals the deer. The deer could be very afraid if you come up from behind him. Same thing with the man. He's busy trying to fix his car. And you say, Harold, and he just, ah! Okay? Check your materials, your definitions. Compare. Any questions? Contact me. Okay, assignment. Get ready for the test. It's next class period. I need you to continue writing your essay. You've got one paragraph. Now you need to do paragraphs 2 and 3 of your essay. Okay, when you're done with that, and it's due today, so when you're done with it, today, send it immediately to my email address. I need you to be aware of this. Make sure you understand this and take this down. PA writing formula, Precision Academy writing formula. These are the expectations of writing at the school. So if someone says the PA formula, you're not following it, this is what we're looking at. 5 paragraphs. 3 questions in paragraph 1. 2 pages. 2. Top to bottom, top to bottom. Not 1 or 1.5. It's 2 complete pages. 8 words per line. Some of us are not doing that. We're doing less. Don't forget the quote and I agree in the conclusion. Please watch your handwriting. It needs to be neat. Some of us are writing and it's a real struggle for Miss Faust. Okay. Check your spelling punctuation. That's part of editing. We always edit our, if I could talk, our work before turning it in. Check it. Use the dictionary, please. Are you using punctuation properly? Okay. And then we do revising. Do your paragraphs flow? Do you use keywords such as first, next, lastly? Are you actually answering your questions? Do you have enough evidence? Do you even have questions? How long is your conclusion? 5 sentences? Oh, no. Okay, so part of revising for some people means, here we go, starting all over again. Telephone. Okay, it happens. Keep this in mind, please. Again, study for the test, paragraphs 2 and 3. Those are due today. Test this next class period. Have yourselves a great day. Till next time, bye-bye.